With your name and what you do, whether this is the only thing.
So I'm Siara Lambert. I am 22. I turned 23 in like a week, actually. I'm so excited.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I moved up here in 2012 when I graduated high school. Because my mom was up here. She lived on the military base, so I moved up here. And I've been working here for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
And through here, I found my bestest friends in the whole world, which is Christopher
Awesome.
and Valerie. They're my best friends.
Nice.
And I also found my love for coffee. Like, I always drunk coffee before, but
Yeah.
I love to make it.
Yeah.
It's so interesting to me, and I just love to be here every day.
Yeah.
I love to come to work.
That's awesome. I wish I could say the same thing. A lot of people, probably wish they love what they do. That's awesome that you do.
And so I've decided, Christopher and Valerie are trying to move to Portland by the end of this year. And so when my lease is up next year, I want to move to.
No, okay.
And there's like an art school there that I want to go to.
Yeah.
And I want to go to school for photography and
Yeah.
writing. And I also want to have a coffee shop, so I'm going to do a business degree too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's really good. Let me look this up. Are there any problems that you see in the world that really need addressed or, looking into?
I just feel like how we're all treating each other right now is really terrible. Like, everybody is literally against everybody right now.
Yeah.
And our country is in a really terrible place right now because of that.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get ourselves out of this hole, and we're not going to get away from North Korea, and we're not going to get out of debt until we start working together.
Yeah.
Donald Trump isn't helping that at all.
Yeah. So how do you feel about politics and Donald Trump and maybe what we could do different?
I don't really believe in politics because I just feel like all those people are just out to help themselves. Like, they don't care about us.
Right.
Like, they should cut their pay and then they'll see how it is to help pay for the world's problems. And I feel like Donald Trump isn't helping, even though he's not getting paid to be president.
Right.
Like, he just has the mind of a business person and he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the world hates him too. So now they all hate us because he's our president.
Right. Exactly. Because he's the face of us, so he speaks for us.
And
that's why so many people, I guess, are up in arms about, things he does and tweets and things.
I know there's some countries that literally use him as a billboard for America. Like, he's the face
Of
and
America.
they're making fun of us because of Donald Trump.
Yeah. That's unfair too, because there's so many people in this globe, but I guess it is fair too because we voted him in or whatever, so I get that side of it too. But you're right, it kind of say I'm the same. I agree with you as far as politics. I don't really believe in it. I think it's crazy. I heard a few people talking about the internet being the new government, and I totally agree with that because we can all communicate and we can get things done without these middlemen. Let's cut them out and let's start getting things accomplished. But there's that whole ability to organize that we just haven't figured out yet, even though we have the internet and we're just so busy with different things. And that's kind of the goal with this, is to start bringing this stuff up and seeing if we can knock things out, But so if you had $1 million to spend, how would you spend that?
I would want to help by getting all the homeless veterans that have helped us be in this nation we are today, put them off the streets.
Yeah.
Because for them to come home and have to live on the street after they serve time over in Iraq and Vietnam and all that, it's not fair.
Right, absolutely.
Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be free right now.
Right. And that, even since the beginning, I talk a lot about, 1776 and the way this country started. There were so many wrong deeds done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're here now. What do we have? What can we do from now? But thinking about what happened and what it was a group of people that wanted to control another group of people that were trying to start a new thing, of freedom of whatever for everyone, with small print with that, But that's what America is. The ability to fight for whatever freedom that you want. So the world's biggest army at that point was trying to conquer a small group of people and lost because they were fighting for freedom. but it takes a lot of courage, and I feel like that's probably one of the biggest things that we need now.
Yeah.
And just going through some of the experiences that we go through, maybe we can strengthen one another and give each other the courage that we need to sharpen one another to get through this crazy time that we're in. I've heard people say lately that this is like the biggest division that America's ever seen. I said, well, I don't know, because we used to have different bathrooms for different people of different races
But I feel like
and
it's
water
turning it back
fountains.
to that. People are like wanting that to happen again. It's not.
Yeah, true, I guess. I don't know how close we would be to all that nonsense,
Well, I don't think we're that close to it, but
right, yeah, but you also have people like my son, right? He's 10 years old, and I asked him, I said, if you could study anything, what would you study? History, why history? And he said, I want to understand why people are racist against other people. And that broke my heart. I'm like, Dad, dude, you see this stuff? I don't teach him this stuff, but he sees it in different people and things that kids say, and even in elementary school. So out of your experiences and stuff, have you ever dealt with much racism?
Not really, because where I was from, like the school I went to was the most integrated school, and so we kind of had a mixture of everybody at the school that I went to.
So you mentioned you grew up in North Carolina. What city in North Carolina?
Wilkes County.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really, really small, and
Yeah.
everybody knows everybody.
So you get to know the drama of everyone. Yeah,
Yes,
So it's almost like a sitcom or whatever.
And like we have like one movie theater that plays the same two movies. We have one Walmart. It's just really small.
That's awesome. So this is like big city almost.
Yes, I love it here.
That's crazy. That's awesome. So what kind of experiences did you go through in high school? What experience did you have in high school? Like, were you?
I didn't have a lot of friends in high school because I was like really, really quiet because like I lived with my dad, so it wasn't like, I was really sheltered when I lived with my dad, so I wasn't really aware of like a lot of things going on. I didn't talk to people, I just kept to myself.
Yeah.
I had a few friends, but not really.
Yeah.
But then once I graduated, I got out. I was like,
Rolled
I had
out.
to
Yeah,
get
got out of the whole.
Because like literally half the people I graduated with already had kids. There's nothing to do, so we had sex.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I didn't want to do that. I hate kids.
What about drugs and stuff like that? A lot of kids do that. Did you get involved with that at all? Or what?
I mean, I'm supposed
Stayed
to
away from it.
but I've never done drugs.
Yeah. That's good. Good for you. You made
I'm
it
not
through.
even like that
No
town.
kids. So you don't have any children now?
No.
Okay, so no kids and no drugs. So that's good. That's
no
good.
drugs.
Yeah. That's awesome. So you have the future ahead of you. And how old are you now?
20. I'll be 23 in like a week.
20. Oh yeah, that's right. 23. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. That's cool. So, what age? I always tell people, if you want to accomplish something in life, write down the day that you were born, today's date, and the day that you want to die. The day that, and think about your mortality, how you want to go out. Do you want to die peacefully in your sleep, or do you want to die heroic on a battlefield, or, you know what I mean? Just think about that stuff, because it's important to think about, because it says how you want to live your life. I want to die jumping out of an airplane or whatever. Some people know, some people don't, and it's okay. You don't have to know, because we're all going to be surprised on that day anyway. But from your birthday to today's date, write down all the things that you're proud of yourself, your accomplishments, and then from today to your death day, what do you want to accomplish? So what age do you think you would like to end this beautiful life, and what do you want to accomplish before you die?
I definitely want to get through school. I want to travel a lot, and I want to take pictures of the sky like everywhere I go, because that's my thing, is pictures of the
Me
sky.
too. I've been taking a lot of video of this.
Yes, and so like I want to travel and see the different skies, and like go to the
That's
deserts,
awesome.
and like I want to go to Alaska and see the northern lights.
Yeah, I want to see those so bad. That would be so fun. So I don't know where they are exactly. Is it Alaska?
Alaska's Northern
Okay.
Lights, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it'd be a lot closer when you're in Portland. A little
Yeah.
closer of a trip. I don't know. It still might be far though, because Alaska's pretty big. I don't
So I
know,
could, like,
but
fly there.
yeah, that would be fun though. Should be really close. This one, usually sometimes this is where I start, and I think in the future I might start right here. A lot of times I'll mention like where we are right now in the middle of this empty universe. Well, it's full of all kinds of stuff, right? But this open space, floating on this rock that's spinning like 11,000 miles an hour, they say, right? And we can see so far out into space, right? But we've never hit a wall, which tells us there's more than we can see, right? And so science has an idea of where we are and what is what, you know. Religion has an idea of what is what. But with all that, what do you believe as far as like what's beyond what we know?
I love, like, I think about this all the time. We're literally just floating in nothing because everything is nothing. Because
Right.
we're all made out of nothing. And it just baffles me that there's all these planets in this big open nothing.
Right. Yeah.
And like no matter what, you're just gonna go out and you're just gonna see just big empty nothing.
Yeah.
And it's just so cool because like we're just on this ball and we're floating through space where like there has to be other life out there.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that we're the only living things in this big world of nothing.
This one planet.
Yeah, this one planet.
Yeah, in
we
this
can't be
big
the
open
only.
space. Yeah.
Because you're right, we haven't hit a wall, so we haven't seen what's out there.
Right. So that's what makes me laugh so much when people are so sure they know what is.
Yeah.
You know,
We don't
whether
know
it's
what it
religion or science. I'm like, there's just not enough information.
Like life baffles me. Like I literally talk about this all the time. That life baffles me because like everything is just made up.
Yeah.
Like laws are made up, money is made up, but we all follow these made up things.
Yeah.
Because that's just what we've known to do.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So when you start thinking outside of your own little box and, you know, purview in life, then you realize, like, there's something else that I don't know. There's this whole invisible world. Now, the DNA, I just heard the DNA, your DNA is like the book of life. It tells you all the things about your body. And they say in one strand of DNA, there's I think 600,000 pages of information in one strand. I'm like, what? That's crazy. Now, how much DNA do we have? I don't know that answer yet or whatever, but I'm like, that's crazy. Only one strand has that much information. There's just so much more to learn, you know? So to think that anyone knows really what's going on, it's funny to me and it's crazy to me, and it's kind of comical listening to somebody try to explain how they know for sure because they read a book or several books or whatever, you know. But that's why I talk about this stuff, because you know we all have different ideas and opinions and stuff like that. It's good to hear other people's opinions.
Yeah, like me and Valerie, the one girl that works here, like we would just sit there and like we talk about life and space and aliens and like this all the time.
Yeah.
Because it just baffles us that there's this world and there's like so much we don't know and so much we don't understand.
Right.
It just happens every day.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess we just got to keep growing and learning our way forward so we can get through these crazy problems like the division here in America now. It's just crazy, but America is a blessed country. How much freedom, diversity, and different things, but then there's so much nonsense and madness that go with it that it's like we haven't figured this stuff out yet. How is there racism still in 2017?
Yeah.
Like, haven't we learned enough yet? You know what I mean, of this nonsense? But I feel like it's something that always go on, hatred and, you know, good and evil, that battle between doing right and wrong or whatever. But I guess we'll just march forward and try to show love, and hopefully we'll figure it all out together.
The sun's gonna keep coming up.
Exactly.
The world's gonna keep spinning.
Yeah. And this is what I think, you know, instead of watching so much TV and media and getting so involved in what the media wants to mind control the masses with, whatever their message is, even this situation is going to have some kind of leaning one way or another. But I try to stay open, like I said, we don't know everything.
Yeah.
You know, so everything should be a learning experience in the avenue or the direction of love. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because that's our number one need, is to feel loved and accepted and appreciated by, you know, our community, whatever that may be, you know. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed talking to you. I wish we could keep talking, but yeah, no doubt. Thanks for doing it. Yeah, no doubt. But maybe we'll do it again some other time or whatever, but I'll see you going back and forth.
I'm always here, so.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, cool. I'll let you get back to yours. Thank you so much.